excuse my language, is being a bitch ass nigga. I'm not calling my dad that. I'm just playing.
And he said, God told me not to take nothing less than 50,000.
Nah, yeah, he be playing around like that. God really ain't telling me. But it's like no hatred to this person, whatever. I'm way better than this person at everything.
Next day, we were going to Rick Ross' house.
Yeah.
And
this dude is really mean.
Like,
like this person is really like mean. Is that required for greatness? Like, do you have to like cross that? Yeah.
I watched you literally make pieces of clothes. Orders would come in and you're cool. You working, you pressing, sewing, everything yourself.
Yeah. Bro, we're not here to have. Bro, you're here for this job.
Yeah.
So don't ever get caught up in this moment where you're supposed to, you just sitting here enjoying the moment. No. Do what you're supposed to do for work.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Lil Yachty like, bro, what the heck do I have to do?
Because God was showing me where I didn't belong.
I don't even belong around you type of people. Yeah.
Like for real. Time having this conversation about Deion Sanders getting to the point we talking about if he got money or not.
Like, do you want me to call this name?
Welcome to an episode of Lessons and Blessings. It's your host, Flex. I have an amazing guest with me here today. A creative entrepreneur, media mogul, artist, designer, my brother, friend, Deion Sanders Jr.
Sir, I'm here. I appreciate you allowing me to be here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. It's been hard tracking you down, you know. You're a busy guy, so
I'm moving around. I'm trying to be just like you, man. You know, you taught me a lot of stuff, so I try to apply all that to my life.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We inspire each other then.
No, most definitely.
Man, so today I really want to kind of get into, you know, this show is Lessons and Blessings, and we talk about lessons that we go through in life and different things that may be a blessing in disguise, you know? And so I really want to also show an audience just a different side of you, your mindset. You know, I've been knowing you for, I don't know, since 2007, 2008. And just seeing you growing over the years and also just being around you and your mindset and how you are, your character, your morals and principles. I don't think a lot of people see that.
Yeah.
You know, so we're gonna dive in, man. I kind of want to, you know, I want to know about like, you know, what it was like growing up for you and the world watching your every move, man. Because one, man, I remember this was like maybe freshman year, high school. I went out to Prosper to your dad's house.
Yeah.
And that was my first time going out there. And, you know, I had never seen a house as crazy at that time of my life before. I mean, I remember pulling up, man. It was just so inspirational. I remember going through the gym, seeing different jerseys and stuff like that. You know, you had everything, a movie theater, bowling alley, indoor pool, outdoor pool, football field.
It was a lot.
I remember I stayed the night, and where I stayed the night was in the gym, but it was an apartment above the gym.
Yeah.
Like we inside of a gym, but you walk up some stairs and this old mini apartment. I'm talking about kitchen, bedroom, like living room.
I had a lot of different little places in there.
Yeah. So and I know I didn't even see the whole house. Like that was I just seen a little bit, you know. So what was it like growing up? Really in a family where the world just watched basically your every move because you were on TV and all of that.
You know, the crazy thing is I never lived in a house. I always lived with my mom.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just go visit my dad also. Because I always lived Cedar Hill or Flower Mound, or I just lived with my mom. But it was a blessing, bro. It was just normal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no matter how, I don't want to say that because it's that could be bad also. But no matter how like crazy things are to people or whatever, like it's always normal to somebody. You know, so it was like it was just normal to me to know like, hey, just watch what you do because things could be perceived as this or that. It's just normal to know you have eyes on you.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta move accordingly. But I don't know. It's just same upbringing as everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just regular.
So, you know, obviously you Deion Sanders Jr. And I can relate to that in a little bit because I'm the second. I'm a junior as well with my dad. But my dynamic was completely different from yours. Like your dad is a legend, like a Hall of Fame, like, you know, was always in the limelight. You know what I mean? Did you ever like feel pressure like following your dad's footsteps? Or did you always know that you wanted to do something different?
My dad always told me to just do what you love. You know, so there's really no pressure following his footsteps because and just the confidence that's instilled in you, you feel like your feet's bigger than his. You feel like you got bigger shoes than him. So it's like you're always taught to create your own footsteps. You know, even if you do what he does, do it better. So like, nah, it's never really been pressure because I don't know. Pressure is a mom trying to feed kids. You know, a single mom trying to feed her kids. Someone that just got fired that's trying to still make it happen for their family.
Yeah.
That's really people trying to keep the lights on. That's pressure.
Yeah.
Like you just trying to be, you know, you just, oh, he's great. I feel like I should be great. That's not really pressure. Just do what you love. You know what I'm saying? There's real life pressure out here in the world.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, that's not pressure at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never looked at it that way.
I respect that. And I can kind of even just notice that from just seeing you develop over time. Like I feel like a lot of people may not even just know this if they don't know you personally, but I feel like you're a very humble person.
Oh,
like you like down to earth, bro. Like you chill, like you not like you the type of person like you'll walk in the room, you chill, you sit in the corner. Like you not like, hey, all the attention gotta be on me type of guy.
Yeah, no. The type of people it's something weird about this person. like if it's like you just gotta be the loudest person, if you just gotta be like, I don't know, I didn't even like saying my name growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want to get it on your own.
Yeah.
You want your own greatness. You want this, you want to do that, you know, for your kids and et cetera. So yeah, it's like you gotta be humble because it's like I ain't did shit yet. And that's how I always feel. That's how I still feel. So it's and it's like my dad always.
You doing something? You got that? You over there signing, brother? You doing something?
I'm trying. Nah, it's fake. It's fake. But nah, my dad. I mean, and my mom always just taught us humility. You know, just be humble, and this is how you should be. You know, no one's like we're all created equals. No one's just better than anybody. So it's like I don't know.
No, I feel that, man. I feel that. Again, you humble. What's a lesson in your life where you thought something was working against you, but it turned out to be a blessing, setting you up for something?
Pretty much everything. Like in all of our lives, everything is like that. Like just whenever things don't work out the way you think they should, you just think like, why is this happening? Or like, I just can't win. Or like, it's not until the Bible says you don't know what I'm doing now, but you will later. So it's like, until the whatever happens. It's like that picture of the guy that has the big teddy bear behind his back, or Jesus has a big teddy bear behind his back, and he's telling the little girl like, let me see the bear that you have.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want to give it away. And you don't even know, like, it's a way bigger bear. I'm about to give you a way bigger blessing than you
already got right there with that little teddy bear. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like, I feel like everything in life, like even in relationships that didn't work, success that didn't happen at the moment, I think should have happened. Like at the end of the day, whenever God's plan prevails instead of your plan, you're just like, okay, I see why that happened. I see why this door got closed. Like, I see why I didn't make it doing this, or I see why you just see why different things. Even I see why I took this class in college because I needed to learn how to do this for something I didn't even know I was going to do in the future. So, you know, it's like, I get why I didn't really succeed in this. And Mr. Billy, my dad homeboy, asked me to record the Under Armour camps back in the day. Not even knowing like
what was about to happen in the future.
You know, you actually gonna be behind the camera in the future.
Yeah.
Like you don't even think about, but it's like God just be setting things up for you along the whole way. And it's when it finally happens, you're like, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Like I'm tripping. I thought I was gonna win doing this.
Right.
I won doing this. So, and now that opens the door for you to win doing all this other stuff. So,
right.
So really everything. What about you?
So I forgot my own question. Because you was kind of going in.
Like, what are some things that happen? Say losses that happen that say help you prevail, like help you succeed, or like something like that.
I would say a lesson for me that I didn't realize was even like just setting me up was, I would have to say, man, like I remember I was 21 and I was looking down. I was looking at like a lot of people that was like doing stuff in the world and that was succeeding, you know, like no disrespect to Lil Yachty, but like, you know, at the time I was like, again, I got nothing against you, Lil Yachty, but at the time I was like, how's this guy famous, you know, like, and, you know, I was doing my thing with events and stuff like that, and I was pretty well known, and I felt like I was supposed to be rich when I was like 20, 21. Like I felt like I was doing the things to do it. But also like within that, I wasn't managing my money the right way either. You know what I mean?
Lil Yachty like, bro, what the heck do I have to do? Lil Yachty like, bro, what?
Lil Yachty just got a little bullet.
Why did you even mention my name?
I'm just being real because that's somebody that I was thinking about. And again, like I feel like this is like years ago. So like we talking about, you know, 2014, you know, I think Lil Yachty as a person has grown now, and who he is and what he's about. And I actually like his mindset.
But you were saying you would like look at people and be like, why am I not winning if they winning?
Yeah, because I felt like a lot of people was doing like, to me, it was like stupid stuff and they was winning from it.
No, I think we all do that a lot.
You know?
I definitely did that. I do, you know, a lot of people do that. Not even out of spite or hatred. A lot of people are just like, I used to like be mad at God, sort of like, what am I doing wrong?
Right.
I'm way better. No hatred. Like I love seeing people make it, bro. That motivates me. But it's like no hatred to this person, whatever. I'm way better than this person at everything. So it's like, what am I doing?
What am I doing?
Like why won't people just receive what I'm like? Why do people just downplay? Like why is what I'm doing not working? Why I'm actually talented at this type of stuff. Some people is just hype behind it, or it's just some mistakenly goes viral or something. Or like, it's like, but I'm actually really good at this stuff I'm doing. So why is it not happening for me? So no, I get what you're saying though.
And the lesson I learned from that is like everybody has their own journey and path in life. Like God literally gave everybody his own journey and path in life. And even going back to what you were saying, like going back into, you were talking about you recording the Under Armour camp. Like I truly believe in life, a lot of our experiences from the past prepares us for where we're going in the future. And sometimes we overlook those things and we don't realize or see the value in those experiences because we're in a moment. You know, we're wanting more. We're wanting more. And that truly also taught me too to embrace the journey and the process and stop just thinking so far ahead, but embrace what's happening now.
Some of the funnest times, bro, is through just the like struggle period, like just getting there. It's always just a lot of memories and everything. It makes you into who you are.
It does, man. I gotta bring up this story, man. I remember This was 2020. It was either 2020 or 2019. When was Super Bowl in Atlanta?
Dang.
Was that 2020?
I think it was about to be. It was before.
Or was it 2019?
No, it had to be 2019 because 2020 was when the world just shut down.
Yeah, but Super Bowl is always in February. World shut down in March.
No, you're right. It hosted and bro, they say 2000. Come on, bro. Like, come on, stop.
Because it was when your dad got the 30 for 30.
Yeah. It was this was and the Atlanta Falcons played in that Super Bowl, right?
I can't remember who played in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think that was the 28.
But anyways, 2019, 2018, 2020. Super Bowl in Atlanta.
Was that 2017?
It could have been, it might be 2017.
I think it was 20. No, the game was played on February 3rd, 2019.
Okay, 2019. Yeah.
Is that Patriots versus Rams?
If it was, because Atlanta, the Super Bowl wasn't in Atlanta like multiple times. So, I mean, it probably was, but not like back to back. So, say 2019? Okay. So, anyways, the date don't matter. But I remember we drove out to Atlanta to do some work with your dad. And that was kind of like my first experience ever, like, quote unquote, doing work with you and your dad. And
my dad's a monster.
Bro, when I say,
I be trying to warn people.
Like, and you always bring up, you were like, man, my dad, like, da-da-da-da. Like, we'll have conversations, you'll be like, I'll be like, bro, what? Like, why you, like, is your dad really like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because Deion Sanders you see on TV. Yeah.
So, I learned some lessons from that, though, from that moment and being out there. Like I said, your dad was doing the 30 for 30. He was being honored. That was really cool to see because even then, like, I learned more about your dad from watching the 30 for 30. I was like, dang, I ain't know he played in a football game and then hopped in a helicopter and played in a baseball game in the same day.
He did a lot.
And so one of the lessons I learned from that experience was, I remember one day we went to his hotel, me and you, think it was just me and you. Keenan may have been with us, but I think it was just me and you. And we were meeting him for breakfast and we were like maybe like 10 to 15 minutes late.
Yeah.
And I remember we went into
he don't play games.
I remember we went into his room and then y'all late. Like, he kind of like, he made a little moment about us being late.
No,
and then I think the next day we were going to Rick Ross' house.
Yeah.
And I remember waking up, we were staying at different places, and I'm not gonna say his name, but somebody had the car that we was driving. We showed up like 45 minutes late. I think 45 minutes or an hour late to Rick Ross' house because your dad was doing an interview with Rick Ross.
Yeah.
And I just remember pulling up. Boy, and I know you was pissed.
Yeah.
Because your dad was gonna be on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
gonna be, yeah.
And then I remember we pulled up to the house. We pulled in the gate, and then your dad was like, "Y'all just chill in the garage." He told us to chill in the garage. Yeah. So we on like the I guess the West Ring, because Rick Ross had like two garages.
It's big ass house.
Yeah, he had a crazy mansion.
Yeah.
And we was on the West Ring and we was chilling a little bit with the merch because we was supposed to give him some merch, some Welloff merchandise.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I remember finally, he told us we can come in the house and stuff like that. I bring that up because that showed me, and even the schedule of how we was moving that whole weekend. Like, it was like we show up here at this time, we leaving, and then we're going to another like a full itinerary all day. And it brought me back to moments of just seeing like, okay, like your dad requires excellence from everyone that's around him, and you can't just be slacking. And so
that's how it is at the school. I'm like the school therapist also with all the coaches. Because like now everyone gets the work that we got back. Yeah, everyone getting yelled at. Everyone's expected to be at this standard. And people just don't understand, like, bro, he expects greatness in everything.
And everything.
And like he's not changing his standard for nothing.
And I think a little bit of that is instilled in you too. Cause like, to be real, like, I feel like you the same way, but also like, even like you said, expect greatness for everyone. Like I remember at JSU, it was like an appointed game and you created a vlog and it was like, your dad was like, hey guys, like anybody that shows up late is not playing in the game.
Yeah.
And Shallow showed up late.
That was going into the championship.
That was going into the championship game.
Shallow was came back late.
He came back late and he didn't play, right?
Didn't play. Yeah.
So like that just lets me know like
your own son.
You didn't play your own son in a championship game just because he was late, but because you set that standard and he didn't follow it. But again, requiring excellence.
That's what he's a black and white type of person, bro. Like, it's either gonna be this or it's gonna be nothing. And he's I don't know. But then you watch documentaries on like, say Michael Jordan and just even Steve Jobs, people that just changed the world in their field or like made an impact on this world, just doing through their work and everything. And you really just you pose the question like, is that required for greatness? Like, excuse my language, is being a bitch ass nigga required? I'm not calling my dad that, I'm just playing. But it's being like, dang, this dude is really mean. Like, like this person is really like mean. Is that required for greatness? Like, do you have to like cross that other path? Like you gotta, it's like taking it all the way there. Do you have to like be a no tolerance person? Is that required for greatness? Or can greatness still come to you if you just a happy, jolly, just whatever, which
just let people do what they want to do.
Yeah, which they're still happy and jolly, don't get me wrong. But it's like, bro, if you don't have any role, what are you around me for? They're on that type of time. And like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't, like, what are you here for?
What are you here for?
You know what I'm saying? And if I'm working this hard, why aren't you working this hard? Yeah. It's just like, they don't play them type of games, bro. Yeah, and that's a next level of greatness and excellence. And some people just don't get that. You know, like I remember I was meeting up with a couple female friends and we was just linking up to have like a work session just to chop it up. And I'm working the whole time and I end up bringing somebody in, had a meeting right there at the table. Yeah. And that was like, they were whispering, they were like, Flex always working. And I'm like, I'm locked in. Like, it requires a certain level of excellence to be able to achieve things at a high level. And I get for some people that may not want to do that, but like you said, like, you might have to be an asshole sometimes. No, for sure. You know? And it's not to be an asshole to be mean to you, but it's like, it's to pull greatness out of you too. No, for sure. You know? For sure. And you just gotta have high requirements, bro. Like, and you always gotta remind people, because like some people, like your mindset, like us, we think similar in a way where we never like forget what we here for. Like, what are we here to do and whatever. Like, some people, they could be at a specific place or a specific location or just doing different things that could be fun, like very fun to a normal person. Mm-hmm. And you got to remember, like, bro, we're not here to have bro, you're here for this job. Yeah. So don't ever get caught up in this moment where you just sitting here enjoying the moment. No. Do what you're supposed to do for work. Yeah. It's not meant for us to enjoy this. It's meant for these people to enjoy it. We're here because of it. We'll have our time another time. Yeah, like, so I don't know. You always just got to remember, like, you just got to know your role, bro. Remember what you're here for. Yeah. I think that's easier for you in a way. I don't want to say it's easier, but I feel like because you have been around a level of greatness and excellence and that standard, I mean, it just goes back into your surroundings, right? Like, when you're surrounded by people that think like that, you think like that and move like that. But like some people that are not surrounded by people who move by that standard, they just get caught up in that moment of like,
who I'm around, or like you said, like you did the work and you just all starry-eyed and what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So
it's just like a level of humility also, and like being real with yourself. Like even say at the Super Bowl events, say NFL honors red carpet stuff, say Shallow, Shedeur, my dad, or people. That's why they have to, like, you see videos of them telling me to get in the picture.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, bro, they invited y'all. I'm here with y'all to record.
Yeah.
So I know my role. Y'all are my brothers after this. Y'all didn't invite me. I'm not here on this red carpet to be your brother and to be your son. Even during the game and stuff, with my dad, I'm like, I'm not on this field being his son. I'm on this field doing this camera stuff. So don't walk up to him and don't do this being a son. That's not what you're looked at as right now. So even on these red carpets, that's why my dad always gotta be like, bro, hop in a picture. Because I'm not just hopping in pictures. I'm doing my job. That's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm not walking this red carpet next to them posing for pictures. No, I'm recording everything that's going on because that's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta really like have a look in the mirror and just not. You can't be butthurt, and you just got to be realistic. Like, bro, I ain't get invited to these NFL events. He got invited to these NFL events. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here off of me. I'm here because of him. You know, you might get relationships with people because of him, and then you do your own thing and you grow, and now you'll get invited to all that because of the work you've done. But I'm not here for the work I've done. I'm here working with this person. This person is my way here. So it's like you always just got to be humble enough and just be honest with yourself to know, like, bro, I'm not here off of the strength of me. So even in this moment where, oh, the family, blah, yeah, you part of the family after this. Right now, you the cameraman. So let them get their shine and you do your role.
Yeah.
Unless you called over there to happen, it's just, but some people have a hard time like dealing with or like looking at life for what it really is.
Yeah.
And like, and that's what's crazy to me, because it's not hard for me to look at life for what it really is, but it's really hard for people to look at life for what it really is for some reason.
It really is, bro. And that just says a lot about your character to again, be quote unquote Deion Sanders Jr., right? Like this is your name, like the name is big, like, you know what I mean? It's y'all have a legacy family, right? But to still, and to also be an artist, you know what I mean? Like you also in moments where you are showcasing your talent and in front of the camera or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But to still be like, okay, I'm at this NFL honors event, red carpet event. I'm here to hold the camera.
Yeah.
And get this content.
Yeah.
And this is my role. A lot of people do not understand, one, even just collaboration and how it truly works, and just knowing like everybody has a role and you can wear different hats at different times.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like in this moment, like this, you know, you on camera, you on the camera, you in front of the camera, and you have different roles at different times, and being able to adjust and know and being secure enough to knowing like even me doing this role, if it's behind the scenes, it's helping out the bigger picture and it's helping all of us.
No, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, it's helping everybody. And you could get your shine. You could be great from just playing your role.
Yeah, exactly.
People just envy other people. It's like, I thought I would be this known or to get this much money from being in front of the camera. It's like, bro, you don't. Everyone could win doing every. It's like my dad always told me growing up. Even my mom told me, like, anything you look at, whether it's these screws or someone's made $1 million or $1 billion doing that. Even the smallest thing in this room, like, which if Travis and Shedeur was here, they would have made a joke. They would have made a joke out of that, because we're just the most childish people on earth.
They got that for you.
They would have said something stupid right there.
They
would have said, you the smallest, but no. But no, even this bottle cap or something. Someone's made $1 million or $1 billion making that. The stuff you pee on in the bathroom, the little things inside the toilet, like just that piece. Someone made $1 billion or $1 million from. So it's like you could shine and be great and have a legacy at literally anything. It's like everyone doesn't have to play the number one and number two. And like you said, you wear different hats. So in this, it's like saying editing this video, Shedeur, my dad, or Shaw would be like, all right, bro, you the number one. Bro, you do, this is what you do.
Yeah.
Like, let us know what we need to do. You know, just different.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't know. But people aren't comfortable with that. Everybody wants to be the star, not knowing you can have to be the star in your role. So,
man, I kind of want to switch gears a little bit. You know, tell people about the creation of Welloff, because it started as a clothing brand. You know, I remember purchasing my first Welloff hoodie, hitting you up, you pulling up in Cedar Hill, and you know, dropping the hoodie off, and like starting off, it was hot from the jump. You know, it was just Welloff, just the meaning behind that. And now it's evolved into a media powerhouse, bro. Like, I'm so proud of. I just remember also, like, you know, us setting goals at your penthouse, and with YouTube subscribers and views and things of that nature, and to see all of that stuff come into fruition from years ago,
crazy,
is insane, bro. So, like,
looking at those notes in my iCloud, and I'm just like, dang, this is actually really crazy.
You literally manifested it, bro.
Yeah, now we all did.
Yeah,
it's really, it's wild. But nah, it's
like, what was the creation of Welloff, you know, and then going into a media powerhouse. Kind of tell us about that journey.
Yeah, we created was it like my 9th grade at Cedar Hill. First, it was like just like a clique. You know, everybody had their clique. Back then, it was like cliques. Everybody, but Cedar Hill had like Mob 6, Squad 5.
Yeah.
Arlington had their pretty boy cliques, and they had some real people out there too. They had BHD, everybody out there, but we was like, cool, let's just make like a get money clique.
Yeah.
Like me, everybody that was just around. So we made like just Welloff Millionaires or something back then. Then yeah, we made some hoodies. We went to Flower Mound. We would always post it on just Facebook and different, whatever was popping back then. And then, yeah, it just kept growing.
It's like 2008, by the way. So people know, like, 2008.
Yeah.
So you know the time difference.
And you can see everything on like Facebook from when it started. It's still up there. That's the cool thing. If you scroll all the way down, you can see all that. But yeah, it was just with the clothing. And then, you know, we started to Forgive Me Father. We got more into cut and sew and et cetera and this and that. We really learned the ins and outs of actual clothing other than like printing on tees. Then, I mean, with your help, with everything, just being downtown Dallas, like, that's why I said you taught me a lot. Like, because everything that I'm really terrible at, you're really good at. So it's like, when I'm terrible, like, I'm not really a social person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, and I'm not saying you are, but you know how to work in a group. You know how to work with people. I don't really. And I see my dad do this now, which is actually funny. Because like I see everything my mom or people say I do.
Yeah.
Now that I'm around my dad a lot, I'd be like, okay, that's what they talk about. Like that's because sometimes you don't see it, but they're like, now you're like, okay, that's the type of stuff I'll be doing.
Yeah.
that people like, that's that whole ass stuff I'll be doing. like okay, I get it. Now I see this whole ass stuff in my own eyes. Like, dang, I really be tripping.
Yeah.
But nah, like, you're more structured, you're more everything. Like, even you had the timers in your meetings back in the day, like, we're gonna talk about this for this long. It was like how football is. But I might be great at like what I do, but I would say like, I'm only a great leader by like example. But you're a great leader, like vocally, you're a great leader by like allocating different tasks to people. Like, me, I was just like, if I ask someone to do something, they don't do it correct, it's just like, you good, bro. Don't even do it no more.
Yeah.
Like, cool, now I'm gonna do it. But when you grow, you can't do everything yourself. You can't be that hands-on or that stunts your growth.
Yeah.
So it's like, it takes trust. You gotta trust people, and you gotta teach a person how you want it done.
Yeah.
And I really don't know how to do that, but you're really good at everything. Like, I know a person that could do this. I know a person that could do this. Yeah, I know these people, but I might not trust them to do it. So it's like, cool, I'll just do it myself.
Not to cut you off, but it's funny you say that, because I remember being downtown Dallas at your penthouse, and one day I walk in and you got like all this equipment for making clothes, fabric, sewing machines,
all that.
and all of this. And I'm like, okay. And like, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, weeks go by, you sewing everything, you sewing your clothes.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you don't want to just get a manufacturer to do this for you? Like, nah, I'm gonna do it myself, bro.
Yeah, I'm just making myself. Yeah.
Because I think it was like an experience that you had where I guess somebody just wasn't doing it right, or something wasn't on time.
So I was like, cool, I'm gonna teach myself how to make every single piece of clothing I have on.
And you literally did that, bro. From sewing, taught yourself, and I watched you literally make pieces of clothes. Orders would come in, and you're cool. You working, you pressing, sewing, everything yourself.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But now I see it was part of the process, because now like I know the lingo and I know how things are. I know what things are supposed to cost.
Yeah,
like I know every step of the way. So it's like, I see why that happened. But no, I forgot what the freak I was talking about. But I say that to say, like, I actually did learn a lot from you. And you did help, like, I still had the notes, like, help me we had like Welloff clothing, Welloff gaming, Welloff media. And I just remember your name. Because I was like trying to be like you, like have the meetings typed out and what I'm talking about. Like I really was. And I still try to, but
I appreciate that, bro.
No, for sure. No, I really learned a lot. No, I learned a lot from you. And just how to, like, I don't know, say be a leader. And I'm still not just super great at it. I'm great at what I do, but I could be a better leader. But
I think that's a life, like, it's a ever evolving thing. Like, I don't think you become a leader and then like you just stop there. Like you continue to evolve as a leader. Like even just noticing things about myself, like being a leader doesn't stop at one point, because I feel like at each chapter in your life, as you progress and scale and get bigger, like you have to refine those skills. You know, how you as a leader at this level don't mean that you're going to be the same leader at this level. Like it may require you to be a different type of leader. But no, I appreciate that, bro. And like I feel like I learned a lot from you too. You know, like just your work ethic, man. I remember even a point in time, man, where I remember I had a situation with I had a tech startup and we had a penthouse and I was staying there and we ended up going our separate ways. And the CEO of that tech startup, he owned the penthouse, but I was staying there and we were working out of there, and you were like, Flex, just come to my crib, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I remember, you know, staying with you at your penthouse for a few months, man. And I even just appreciate you opening up your door and just doing those type of things, bro. And every morning, bro, I remember you wake up, put on some gospel music.
Yeah.
You know? Like people, I don't think people know this about you, bro. You wake up, put on some gospel music, and you wake up, like at that time, like you waking up early.
It's probably Brittany, my fault.
Good.
We wake up early, have nothing to do. But it's like I just got in my head.
Okay, cool.
But now, yeah.
But yeah, bro. You wake up early, put on some gospel music.
Yeah.
And you just get straight to work. You know, start making some clothes.
Just knowing that I gotta have something to do, because I can't just sit there. Yeah, sometimes I wouldn't even have something to do, but it's like, nah, I'm about to wake up and do something.
And that inspired me in a way, bro. Like for real, like even just how you started your mornings, bro. Like to this day, like I'm listening to certain things in the morning when I wake up, and I'll hear you wake up, and I'm like, dang, Deion up. Like I need to get up. You know what I'm saying? Like if you up, I need to be up. Like I don't need to be sleeping in. Like if you up doing stuff and moving around, I need to be up doing stuff and moving around. So I feel like when you have friends or business associates or people in your circle, like it should always be a learning from each other.
Oh, for sure.
You know, exchanging value within each other.
So that's why, and it definitely helped you in a way. Now you see like what all the older people be saying, like, it's funny, now we're the older people. But like align yourself with you know, be around people like you. You know what I'm saying? Be around people with similar goals, because it's like, I don't know. So if you fall, someone that can lift you up, or you could, like you say, learn from each other so you could get better, you know? So I say all that to say, I really did learn a lot from you. Just going to a lot of those meetings, the DreamCon meetings, all of that. Just even reaching out to people, emailing people. I never really did that.
Yeah.
You have meetings with all these Fortune 500 companies.
Yep.
There's so many Fortune 500
Southwest
companies.
Airlines.
All of them, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Young black dudes, tattoos, everything, going in these big meetings with these like presidents or like presidents of whatever the division, not even really knowing what the fuck we talking about.
like we had an idea,
but we wasn't seasoned.
Yeah, we wasn't seasoned.
Like the people at the AT&T meeting, they're really teaching us how to finesse.
Yeah.
Like, bro, next time you go in a meeting, like, you just got to have this written up.
Yeah.
So it's like, dang, that's crazy. We really went into these meetings like, I don't know. I literally forgot about that until just right now. Oh. And we really did meet with damn near every Fortune 500 company in Dallas.
Oh.
That's really crazy. It was a good learning experience.
It was, man. It really was. And it's helped me. I remember those times. It's helped me even now in how I approach companies and just understanding, like, you know, don't just approach a certain company with just wanting a sponsorship and wanting to get this money. Like, they have to make sure that their ROI and their KPIs are met as well. You know, their return on investments or key performance indicators for those that may not know those terminologies, but it has to be mutually valued, you know. But I want to go into this game segment, man. It's called One Word, One Lesson. So I'm going to say one word, and you got to give me a lesson from it. So the first one is money.
How long is the lesson? How long is it?
You don't got to be too lengthy and long.
Whoa. I'm just that's what I wish Travis Hunter was here, and I wish like Shiloh should do it. We are so childish. My dad could be up there talking about something in a team meeting, and he'll say something. We'll be like, "Whoa,
like,"
and now we done got my dad childish like that. So he'll say something, be like, "All right, I'm tripping." Yeah.
Like, what you mean by that?
Or another coach will say something, and he'll just look at me in the meeting, and I'll be like, "Dog, come on, bro. Like, you the head coach. He's like, chill."
That's also the thing about you too, bro. Like, you are very, like, you can be serious, you can be focused on your grind, but you also, like, you are a bit, like, you a jokester, bro.
No,
like,
I'm very
you
childish.
Like to have fun, bro.
I'm very childish.
You're very, very childish.
No, I'm very childish.
Actually, like, I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, no, I'm very childish.
It's some videos that I hope would never ever see the day in life of him being childish with me.
It's your boy Flex. Yeah, hey, bro. Hey, I have all the videos. Like, That's funny. And it's actually crazy, which is actually a blessing also. I know we about to get back to this, but like all them videos from back in the day, like of you, of even Charlotte Shedeur, all that, it's like, for example, the videos of Charlotte Shedeur, it's like, dang, a lot of that, it's like part of the story, bro.
Yeah.
Not the videos you talking about. No, you can't ever, people can't ever see them.
Yeah.
But like, no, it's just like, dang, that's cool that we used to record everything back then too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been like recording stuff for a long time.
That's a fact too, bro.
Yeah,
honestly, bro, I feel like you really, bro, you was the first person that I knew that as a, like, somebody that I actually knew that went viral.
Oh, yeah.
Like, way back in the day, like, bro, you was going viral all the time. Like, back in the day, I'm talking about with, like, Lil B and stuff like that.
With the World Star,
yeah. World Star, bro, like, bro, like, making hits.
Making hits on the MacBook. No like, mic, no nothing. Just rapping into the MacBook.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, but we get back to
okay, Gabe, here. All right, cool. One word, one lesson. I'm going to give you a word, and you just got to give me a personal lesson connected to it. However much you want to talk about it, short, whatever. But the first word is money.
Lesson with money, I don't know. But the more money you get, I mean, I guess this ain't really about money, but even just money, now that I actually earn more money, but even back then, so I don't really know what I'm trying to say. I guess I always looked at, I don't know. But you got to save your money for sure. That's definitely a lesson.
That's a lesson.
That's a lesson for sure. But I don't know. I always look at money as like, it's always like a we thing. So like if people like struggle with me or help me or like even getting money, you already know like you're going to help this person out. You got to help this person out. So it's like, I don't know.
You feel like that like has brought you giving, because you are a giving person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen you do it countless of times, picking up checks. Remember back in the day, I don't know if you do this now because you live in Colorado, but I remember we'll go out to the club and you don't even drink, but you'll buy some bottles.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So your friends, like just for everybody to have fun. So I think also in a way, like you've also been like blessed from that, just having a giving spirit, bro, because you're not selfish at all.
No, that's how my mom always was. Like, I don't know. I just always saw that. My dad used to always show love to a lot of people. My mom, she used to always take care of everybody. She used to like be everybody's mom. Like everybody would come over. Even the worst kids in the school, like Sleepy and all them.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to my bro Sleepy. He's actually a great person. But back in the day,
he used to.
Yeah, he was terrorizing Cedar Hill. You can ask Coach McGuire about Sleepy. Coach McGuire is the head coach of Texas Tech.
Everybody was scared of Sleepy.
Ask Coach McGuire about Sleepy. Yeah, everybody. Sleepy was just terrorizing the whole city back then. But
and his name is Sleepy, so think about that. He was putting people to sleep.
Putting people to sleep. But like, my mom always showed love to everybody. And whatever she earned, because I always saw her working a job, she would always like take care of like all of us. Everybody. Sleep with everybody. So it's like, and with the money, just people that help you do A, B, C, D, E, people that was just genuine with you. It's like, I'm going to show love to them too. You know what I'm saying? And
I've seen that too, bro. Like, it's been times where I've tried to offer you free merchandise for my clothing brand. You're like, no, I'm going to pay for it.
No, yeah, you got to.
And I'm like, bro, you don't got to pay for it. Like,
it's like God uses people to bless people. You know, it's been a minute since biblical times where God's coming in a cloud of fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he could still do that. Don't get me wrong. Never question God, but now he blesses you through others. So it's like, it's been people that bless me, that help me get here and here. You're one of those people. So it's like, whenever you're blessed, it's like I'm getting blessed not only to just keep all these blessings to myself. Sometimes you are, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you just can't share everything. And now I'm learning that. But sometimes you're blessed to bless others. You know what I'm saying? So you got to. Why would I accept this shirt for free, or why would I accept something for free? It's like, bro, just pay for it. Yeah. So, like, if you're able to, and you mess with this person, like, why not? Like, support what they're doing. You don't even know how much this person might need this support. I remember back just when I was just trying to just be noticed, like, I used to just pray to God, like, bro, can someone just notice my greatness? Can someone just notice my work? Like, people wouldn't even know, like, just walking up to me and saying, like, dang, bro, that's live, or that you actually pretty good at that. Like, that would be something from stopping you, like, from quitting. Don't even know, like, dang, I was on the edge where I was about to be like, bro, fuck this. I'm not doing this shit no more.
Yeah.
Like, we done said that a million times, though, and you still keep going. You just, you know, you got them little 15 minutes.
Got those moments,
Yeah. It's like I give myself, like,
I think that's a part of like the entrepreneurial journey when you're doing stuff and you feel like it is good and you feel purposeful in what you're doing, but like it's maybe not getting the traction or the sales or the growth of what you're looking for.
I used to give myself like an hour a week or an hour a month, like a woe is me hour, like just to be a little B word hour, where I would like be in the shower just crying or something, like, man, why is this not working? Blah, blah, I quit. I don't want to do this no more. I see everybody, just like you said earlier, when you just did a headshot of Lil Yachty. But like, why all these people winning? Why all these young dudes running around they got all these diamonds on and this and that? Like, they winning. Yeah. And they're not. Why can't I win? Yeah. It's like, bro, I've been doing this Welloff stuff, like you said, since, 2007, something like.
Yeah.
When is it my time to shine?
One more on this, and then we're going to move on.
That's cool.
Okay. Any one of these specifically you want to go over? Discipline, ego, faith?
No, it don't matter. Okay. Not discipline. It's like a football word I don't even care about. Yeah.
Okay. So moving on to the next one. The next word is faith.
I say faith is a lesson from that, from my life, what I've been through is just, you just never know what tomorrow brings, bro. So a lot of things, you gotta remember, God sees today, tomorrow, 100 years from now, he sees everything. So it's like, since we only could see in today, you sometimes question like God's plan. Like we talked about earlier, like you don't see the teddy bear behind his back. You crying about this teddy bear that you got to let go of. So it's like, but you don't see a way bigger, better teddy bear behind it. So it's like you always got to just have faith in God and just trust and believe, like, bro, God, you know, everything's going to work out. But also, you got to have faith in yourself, bro, and faith in your vision.
Yeah.
And like, you really got to believe in what you're doing, bro, because especially these days, a lot of people are results driven, you know, and a lot of people see like, they don't really do what they love doing. They just do whatever makes money, or they do what like when everyone had like the box trucks fad, or like say the French bulldog fad, where everyone's up here pimping bulldogs. Like they just, like, you're not like an animal enthusiast. You don't really care about animals.
You see people, you see people making money off of it, but you 100%. Don't know you got to pick up all that.
Yeah. So you don't even believe, you don't even have faith in what you're doing. You just doing it because you think it can make you some money, because it made this person some money. Or you want, oh, let me go buy a pickup truck or a box truck and try to get these contracts. Like, bro, this person might have been doing that for years and years and years, but you just see someone else winning off of it and think like, oh, you, so that leads everyone to starting something. Now they quit doing it because it didn't work out how they thought it would. It's like, bro, you don't even have faith in it. You don't even have, one, you don't even have a vision. You don't even have faith. You don't believe in nothing you doing. Yeah. So it's like, one, you gotta have faith in God. Two, you gotta have faith in yourself. I say three, you gotta really have faith in what you're doing. Like, bro, you might bro, niggas ain't seen a result in years.
Yeah.
Like years and years and years. And God might give you here, shut up. Like, stop crying. Like a little win. And then now you back to a whole year of no results. And it's just like, dang, bro, I've been doing this Welloff stuff for 10 plus years. And I'm better than what I was, but it's like, I'm still nowhere close to where I need to be. Yeah. Then it's like, dang, finally God took you a way different route to help you with this. Like, now the Welloff stuff is here. It's like, but I thought it was supposed to happen back then. But you just gotta have that faith, because you're not always gonna see results.
Yeah.
So
always not gonna see results. As you were talking, man, it got me back to the scripture, you know, walk by faith, not by sight.
For sure.
And what you said, like you brought up the example about like the dogs, like that's people seeing other people doing stuff. And they may have, God may have something for them, and they just done veer it off to trying to sell dogs, or veer it off to try to open up a restaurant, when God already gave them what they needed to do, but their faith wasn't strong enough to endure it and to go through those lessons in order to get the blessings.
Yeah, walk by faith, not by sight, bro. Even back in the day, like back in the day, when the early Bible, Genesis, Exodus, like, we served the only God where you weren't. God told us, don't even create an image of him. All these other guys back then had images. He's like, no, don't create an image of me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like an imageless God, the only imageless God back then. But it's like, I want y'all to just have faith.
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to serve this picture or serve this type. So it's like, even since the beginning times, it's a complete different situation. But it's always like, bro, no, just have faith. Just believe. Don't believe in what you can see. You know what I'm saying? Believe in what you know I could do, what could happen. So No, you always definitely gotta have faith.
And even with vision, because I know you said also like some people don't have faith, but they also don't have vision.
Yeah.
Vision, man, something hit to me, man. I was watching a sermon and something came to me, and one of the pastors said, he said, vision starts with what you hear, right? Typically from God.
Yeah.
Like, and not what you necessarily see. And man, that just kind of hit home for me, because it's like you hear things in a way, or you feel things that come to you, and that gives you a vision. But in order to stick to the vision, you gotta have that faith.
Got to.
Man, I want to move on, man. I appreciate you playing that game, one word, one lesson. I want to kind of tell you a little story. I never told you this. It's funny, I was waiting till I see you to, get some time to tell you this, but it's a lesson. Don't be quick to judge what you don't understand, right?
Yeah.
So I am in this group chat with, I'm not even going to be super specific, but I was in a group chat with a group of guys I went to college with. And this is like pre-draft, this is when like things were talking about like your dad potentially taking a job in the NFL. And so they're in the chat, they talking about it. And one guy says, if Coach Prime takes his job in the NFL, he coaches in the NFL, I'm going to look bad at. I'm going to judge his character as a bad person. And they're basically saying that like his character was going to be bad if he left, right?
What's up?
And so I'm like, well, first of all, like, one, him coaching is a job. Like, let's start there. So how can you be mad at somebody leaving a job for another, for if they feel like it's a better job? Yeah. Like, I can't come to you and your job and you telling me that you leaving to go to another job. I'm not going to be mad at you or look at your character wrong for that. Two, I was like, it's already been publicly known, Dad has stated it, that he necessarily wasn't too fond of coaching in the NFL, because from what I understand, he said that NFL players, they're at a point where they got these multi-million-dollar contracts, and it's kind of hard to tell a person to work hard and he making 40, 50 million, 100 million. Like, I believe your dad said that he felt more purposeful and working and helping young men and developing young men. And so I brought up that point, and then they were like, well, and I was like, thirdly, I feel like if he were to coach in the NFL, it would be to coach Shedeur and Shiloh.
Yeah.
Right? And he's also said that too.
That's the only way, yeah.
And so they respond to me and they say, one particular guy says, well, how you know he not doing it for the money? And I was like, well, I think Coach Prime is at a point in his life where he not worried about money no more, bro. Yeah. Like he got money. Like he got money. Like, I don't think he's worried about money. Not saying that he don't want to make a check, but at the same time, I don't think that's what drives him in his life. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think money drives him. And that was like, well, why are you so sure about that? Like, how you know? And I'm like, bro, all right, forget about what I know. Let's just look at what the world knows. Like, if you look at his real estate alone, he's very wealthy. Yeah. And let's just talk about even the property out there in Canton that people already know about it. Like, I don't even know. How many acres is that?
It's around like 200.
200 acres?
Yeah.
Like the real estate.
Yeah, he constantly buys more.
And I know he got other properties, right? Like other properties. I've been to maybe 3 properties.
He got one in Puerto Rico he hasn't even built on. Yeah.
So real estate alone makes him. You want to know what this guy responded to me and said?
Wow.
He says, how do you know his property's not going on foreclosure?
Well, we always just look bad. Yeah.
Bro, bro, this is in the group text.
Like what?
I am over here like, what, bro? Like, you really trying to go against the grain that much?
Yeah.
sit up here and say, I know it. Okay, cool. I said, bro, first of all, bro, okay, that's forget about the countless of endorsements that your dad already has and things that he's doing and all these type of stuff. And so I'm like, okay, so you trying to take it there. So I'll bring up a personal example. So I remember this. I don't know if you remember this, but we went to your dad's house one time, and this was around the time while I was playing in DreamCon, and you had like 4 business ideas or something that you wanted to talk to your dad about. And then he was like, okay, you can bring up DreamCon to him. So it was like 5 ideas. And this was in Cedar Hill. Yeah, so it kind of give you context.
I remember that day.
And we were sitting on the couch in the living room.
I remember that day.
And your dad gets a phone call, and I'm thinking it was from like his management or something. And basically the call was they offered him $30,000 to speak at an event.
Yeah.
And he said,
it's laughable.
He said, and this is many, many, many years ago, so I don't want y'all to think about y'all know these prices and nothing like that. Many years ago. And he said, God told me not to take nothing less than 50,000.
Nah, yeah, he be playing around like that. God really ain't telling me, but he'll play around like and just look.
And you know, respectfully declined, hung up the phone, and just kept talking to us.
That's funny.
Like it was like normal. And I'm like, my mom like, Dad, you just turned out $30,000 to probably speak for like 30 minutes. Like, so I bring that up to him in the chat. I'm like, bro, I seen like him turn down 30 grand.
Nah, you're right.
Just to go and speak, like, just
I remember that day. I remember that exact day. No, you're right.
So,
but imagine what it is now.
Exactly. That's this crazy. Is like 2017, something like that. So the guy says, you know, all right, I say that. And then there was another thing where, I don't know if you remember this too. I was trying to present this proposal to you for your dad. It was like, it was this company. I'm not gonna say the company's name, but the offer was like $1 million at the time and equity into the company. And they ended up connecting with your dad's management team, and the management team turned it down, right? So again, I'm like, bro, like he's not hurting for money, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they gonna tell me, they're like, flex. The one particular guy is like, bro, you always trying to flex on us. And I'm like, bro,
like you lost, bro.
You lost, bro.
Yeah, you trying to prove your point that bad.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like,
so,
bro, yeah.
In that moment, bro, that was a lesson for me, because what I realized was God was showing me where I didn't belong.
I don't even belong around you type of people. Yeah.
Like for real.
For sure.
God was showing me where I didn't belong, and that I only needed to align with people who were in similar journeys or striving for similar things that I was doing. And to be real, like that particular chat, it wasn't like a chat of people I grew up with or nothing like that. It's people I met through college. And, you know, I'm gonna be honest, it was some people in my fraternity. You know what I'm saying? And nothing to all the individuals that was in there, but there were a couple individuals that was challenging me. And someone was telling me I need to lead this chat, because every day it just talked about like gossiping or a celebrity or, you know, sports. I love sports, but it wasn't about, I felt like that chat, we should have been more about like building each other up, supporting each other. How can we support each other? Or like, how can we grow as men? You know what I mean? And I wasn't feeling that. And something, when that happened, I prayed. I got that from God and I left the chat. And I kid you not, multiple people hit me up, like, bro, come on, bro. Like, don't leave the chat, bro. Come back to the chat. Come back to the chat. And I was just like, nah, man, like, I have no ill malice or any like bad energy for those people that I was talking to. But I cannot spend my time, because I looked at it. I'm like, bro, it wasn't like 7 hours straight, but it was like a whole day of just going back and forth. I'm like, bro, I spent so much time having this conversation about Deion Sanders getting to the point we talking about if he got money or not.
Like, do you want me to call this name?
Like, what are we talking about, bro?
You really would have thought I was flexing. If I responded in the chat, do you want me to call him right now? I could put, But nah. And people, you know, it's crazy when stuff like that happens. it can even be people like super close to you, and you like say trip out over something in their eyes, something so small to them.
Yeah.
It's just like, bro, you don't even like, that might be small to you, but that might be just the shit I just really need to see. That really like, it might be like, why is he freaking out over this? Or why is he tripping? Like, dang, you gonna really leave or do all that over this? Bro, it's like, you don't understand, everything else has been going on. I've already been like, no, that's just a sign. That's just like, bro, yeah, it might not be none of you. It might be light, but it's like, that's still just a sign. Because if it could happen with this, it could happen with that, you know? So it's like, no, I'm good.
And that taught me, that happened at the beginning of this year. And my word for the year is focus. And what I realized with focus doesn't necessarily mean doing more of what you're supposed to do. It means doing less of things that you're not supposed to be doing.
No, that's hard.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And distractions. Like, it's so many times we can be distraction. I looked at that. I'm like, this is a distraction. Yeah. Like, I could have spent my time else texting. I could have been doing something else, building on my business or talking to somebody or whatever. But I'm spending my time having this conversation. And when I left, I'm not gonna lie, I felt so great.
Yeah. No, that's hard.
It was just like, cool, I don't gotta deal with that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Still to this day, they're like, bro, you gonna jump at the chat? I'm like, nah, bro, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's love, like, you know, but like, that just lets you know, like, you can have certain people or friends in your group or whatever, or that doesn't necessarily mean that, like, y'all have to, that y'all on the same page. You know, you can love people from a distance. You feel me? So I bring it up also to say, like, I know you see this. Like, when you see people online talking crazy about your family, like, without knowing y'all personally, like, how do you handle that?
You just don't handle it. You just don't care. It's like,
cause I be getting mad. I damn near be ready to fight. Like, I be like, bro, what you talking about?
It's like, it's so extreme now, and it's so to the point where, like, it done got to like a level of like pure hatred. like, and since we left Jackson, like, bro, anytime I just refresh Twitter or X, I literally, and it could be in 5 seconds apart, you just see terrible things about yourself. People like just from little fake pages tweeting, if I say God is good, it's like, no, he's not good to you. You're just the cameraman. Or you're just this. Like, God. It's like,
that's wild.
Yeah, you just see, even, or when we went 4-8 last year, or the year before, that was like, well, I guess God's not good between the hours of 4 and 8. It's like they really got creative with this crazy shit they were saying. So
that's wild.
No, it'd be funny though sometimes too, but it's like, it's so extreme, like, to where they hate on us all together. They hate on us individually. It's like laughable now, bro. It's like, you just don't deal with it. It's just expected. It's just part of life. It's like, yeah, they just gonna hate on something. It could be something so pure. Like, they just gonna hate on it just because. Like, some fake pages or like some specific well-known people, not really well-known because they're really nobodies, but like have a little following. It's like the same culprits, always just hating their ass off, no matter what happens, bro. But it's just comical, like, bro. Yeah. And you understand, like, you know, you popping, your family popping, like, they gotta have some type of relevancy. They gotta have something to talk about, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean, it comes with it, man.
It comes with it.
And I'm not saying it comparing y'all to Jesus or anything like that, but like, if you just look at Jesus, like, he was great doing things, helping people, and he had haters. You know, he had people trying to pull him down.
He would heal a paralyzed man or make the blind see, and the Pharisees would be like, but you healed him on the Sabbath day. You're not supposed to heal him on the Sabbath.
Yeah.
Like, so you just gonna completely ignore the fact that I done made this man that's been lame as in terms as he hasn't been able to walk or nothing his whole life. And I healed this man.
Yeah.
But you mad because I healed him on a Sunday.
Right.
It's like,
Craziness.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, if that type of ignorance could happen, you already know. Like, bro, we not making the blind see.
Yeah.
We making people that's blind to like this and that see, but it's like, we not really healing people with, of course, if they hated that, of course.
They're gonna hate that.
So it's like,
it's good that you deal with it with grace, and I also feel like your experience too of being in media space and limelight and being on TV, reality TV. I feel like those experiences has also helped you in those moments now of being able to deal with those type of things. Man, one of the things I also really admire about you, bro, is and that I even want to pick up more is like you always make time for like your siblings. You know, and how do you like that's a big thing, you know, like even just seeing just different things. I remember when Shedeur is in high school, like, you know, you'll call him up, hey, come get a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Pay for his haircut, make sure he good, looking good, all that type of stuff, man. I feel like you're very family oriented in that standpoint. Like, how do you feel like that it's also as a collective? And I feel like the whole family is kind of family oriented. You feel like that kind of helps you guys stay grounded in situations?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, everyone, you just gotta know the family's always gonna be there for each other, you know? And even people that's not blood is considered your family. You know, loyalty really makes the family. So yeah, you always just gotta stick together, bro. Cause you know you got a lot of people on the outside. At one point, I feel like the whole world is trying to tear you down. So it's like, nah, the family just always gotta stick together. And yeah, no, you just move as a unit, bro. You do everything as I don't know. We just always been like that. You know, my mom's always been like that. Like I said, you welcome everybody.
Shout out Miss Carolyn.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Carolyn. Shout out to my mom, Carolyn. My dad's been like that too. You know, my dad watched over Evan, everybody, Keontae, Keenan, just everybody. My dad was the same way. So like, we always had like a big family, even extended family. So yeah, we just real family oriented. No, it definitely helps you like keep your head and even stay grounded in a way, because bro, Shedeur could sign $100 million contract tomorrow. Like, he'll still face. I mean, I'll still bet, bro, you ain't getting no money. Like, dang, you think that's some money? Like, we'll just be talking stuff to each other. So it's like, yeah, your family's always going to say stuff to you that's like, nah, just stupid stuff. So yeah.
And I like the fact that you also included like, you know, just saying like not even just blood with family too. Yeah. And I feel like you have personally even just treated me like family. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
And that's just how you move. So it doesn't surprise me in like everything, the success of things that JSU, I mean, beyond that, even started, I mean, we can go years and years back, right? Yeah, to be real with you, but from Truth to Trinity to, you know, JSU to Colorado, and seeing how those organizations have changed and the schools have changed. And I felt like that family-oriented execution, high-level excellence has transcended and impacted not only people that may be a part of that organization, but people who are watching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are really inspiring, impacting people's lives.
That's like, a blessing.
Outside of that, you know what I'm saying? So we talked a little bit about trust earlier, and, you know, what's something that you had to unlearn about leadership or control?
Unlearn? Like I said, I'm still technically not just like a super great leader business-wise. I'm a great leader like family-wise and life. Like, I could lead in life and in my fam, but like business-wise, like I'm not say great leader, because I guess I'm learning to unlearn, or to like, you gotta do everything yourself. I guess. Like, you gotta learn how to allocate different responsibilities, bro. You gotta learn how to like allocate, or however you said it.
Delegate.
I'm tripping.
Delegate is like, I get what you were saying.
I'm tripping. Delegate's different responsibilities. Like, yeah, you can't just
do all of it yourself.
You can't do it all yourself, and you gotta really teach people, bro. If they don't do it right, bro, you can have a time limit of how long you're gonna deal with this, but you gotta sometimes teach people how to do it, bro.
It's so crazy that you say that too, because I've realized that myself as a leader is like, I've seen in situations where I brought people on the team and like some have done really great, cool. But then some have like may not have done as great as I thought that they would have. But I realized as a leader, I may need to train them more. I may need to spend more time helping them, coaching them, and getting them to the point where they understand, okay, this is the level of where we need to be at and how we move. And that is like becoming a better leader. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't lead other people, bring them a part of what you're doing, and expect for everyone to move how you're gonna move. Like, you gotta spend that time to train and coach and teach them. So it's crazy. I'm kind of like learning that as I go as well. It's like, okay, well, I need to like, I worked out a whole training module for my exec board for Trailblazers, and they gonna watch it like a course. Like, it's an internal course of how we operate, how we move, the lingo of how we talk about our organization.
Yeah.
And because I want us to be all in sync, but I can't just expect for them to be all in sync.
No, for sure.
If I don't train them and teach them how to do that. You know what I mean?
No, I'm learning that. And I'm learning, like you saying, it's funny, like I said earlier, I see a lot of things my dad doing. It's like, okay, that's what I be doing. Like, that's that whole ass stuff I be doing. But
shots fired.
Yeah, say in a sense of like, people aren't you. Like, sometimes as a leader, you expect a lot of people to think like you. Even in, say, my relationship or whatever, you expect like, this person should think how I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Or like, this person should, it could be something so simple as like, bro, say I get mad at Brittany for, I got all the stuff in my hand. If I saw stuff in your hand, I would open the door.
Yeah.
Like, why is this person not thinking like me?
Yeah.
Like, bro, open the freaking door. You see all this stuff. But it's like, you could have just said, can you open the door?
Yeah.
Why stop walking around wanting everyone to think how you think? Like, it's like you expect
you're assuming.
Yeah, you expect people. My dad does that a lot. I do that a lot. Like, I expect this person to think like me. I wouldn't do that. Why would you do that? But sometimes you gotta vocally like
tell them.
You gotta tell them, like, because they might really not know. Even though it might be something so simple for you to understand, like, why would this person not think like that? Yeah. But yeah, it's like, stop expecting you out of other people.
Yeah. And that takes that takes self-awareness. That takes growth, to even get to that point, because some people would be stuck in the mentality of being like, well, nah, like, I think like this, like, they should have did that. Like, I don't care. There's no excuses. You know what I'm saying? And if you really want to grow with somebody on your team and build with them, relationship, friendship, business relationship, sometimes you just got to take that moment to be like, okay, let me teach you this. Let me tell you this. This is how I would like this to be done. This is like the expectation for this. And let me teach you how to get to that expectation. About to wrap it up, but I can't wrap it up without talking about Shedeur. Man, Shedeur went 5th round.
Yeah.
Which completely shocked me, but not only me, but the world. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I'm thinking every which way about why this is happening. Like, I had so many different types of thoughts. But I also feel like it was a blessing in disguise. I feel like that was a lesson in that, and it was also a blessing, but before I even share what I feel like the blessing in disguise was, like, what was going through your head in that moment? Because Shedeur was projected to go number 1, number 2, number 3, top 5, if anything, top 10, and then I think like looking at certain analysts, I think it was like 21 or
to the Steelers 21.
To the Steelers 21. I think nobody expected for him to for sure go out of definitely not the first round, then the second round, then the third round, and then
fourth and fifth. Yeah.
Fourth and then fifth round. Like, what was going through your head, bro? And I remember texting you too. I was like, man, like, it's like I don't want to like text him on some like, cause I don't know what's going in your mind. Yeah. So I was like, man, like, but I wanted to just like share, you know what I'm saying, just with you and how I was feeling. I'm like, bro, this is really like, it's
my whole ass up.
Nah, it is.
I was just feeling for him. Like I was staying like at the hotel downtown Dallas. I would drive to Canton every day. And I ended up like we all saw what happened, extending the hotel day after day after day. Like, dang, I thought I was only gonna pay for this hotel this one day. But nah, he didn't get drafted today. He didn't get drafted the next day. Then it's like, I don't know. It was just, I just was feeling like pain for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like even after the first day, I'm like, damn. Like I feel so bad for my brother. Like I feel you. It's like you feel, it's like your heart hurts for them. Like, dang, bro. Like this sucks. But overall, it's like, you just trust in God, bro.
Yeah.
So it was like, after a while, like after the stuff keep going, it's like, I don't know, it's not no conspiracy, it's not whatever. Whatever happened, it's like, it was supposed to happen, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, say, if someone was behind the scenes pulling strings, which we don't know, nobody knows, it don't even matter no more. But it's like,
I mean, you got the prank call.
Yeah, it's like, the plan backfired because you just made everything times 10.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, times are actually 100.
Yeah.
Everything's 100-fold now. Like,
yeah.
You thought the supporters were wild. Like, bro, you done turned even people that had pure hatred after round. It was like, all right, bro. I don't like bro. I don't mess with this family.
Right, but all right, no, he should have got drafted over this quarterback.
Like, all right, I didn't think he was this, but y'all are doing a little much. Like, y'all are sending some type of, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it just backfired.
And I said, my bad.
No, I was just saying now the whole world is behind it. Now the whole world wants to see this person win. Now every locker room that you thought he wouldn't get along with the team, now even all those individuals on that team, it's like, damn, we want to see you win, bro.
Yeah.
Like we see what's going on. Like it's like it all worked out for the glory of God at the end of the day. Like God's plan happened. Like God could have allowed that to happen, you know? In the Bible in Egypt, it said God hardened Pharaoh's heart. You know? Like, God allowed his heart to be hardened. So he could say no to when Moses asked him to let his people go. So the works of God could be shown. So it's like, these people's hearts could have been hardened. So the works of God could be shown. Like all the glory went to God at the end of the day. So it's like, after a while, it was just like, it was like comical because it's like, all right, you see this, just different things happening, how it's unfolded. It's like, all right, that's funny. But no, it was, you know, we prepared for the worst. We prepared for him to go undrafted. Because after a while, you was just like, okay, you realize like what's going on. Like, okay, well, he'll probably go undrafted. So these are the teams he wants to go to the camp or have a trial. You know what I'm saying? That's the direction that we were thinking in. But, you know, the Browns blessed us. Or the Browns blessed Shedeur with opportunity. The Buccaneers blessed Shiloh with opportunity.
Never thought I would be a Cleveland Browns fan.
Yeah, and that's all that matters. And
now I'm rocking with the Buccaneers too with Shiloh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And even Jimmy Horn, all them, the Panthers.
Bro, Jimmy with the Panthers.
Jonte with the Ravens.
With the Ravens. Like, I'm watching all those teams.
Yeah, no, it's a blessing and full. Like, Travis with Jacksonville.
Yep.
Nah, we just grateful for the Browns. For giving him, like, it don't matter if it's first round, second round. It could be seventh round. Like, it's just a blessing that he has the opportunity to show the greatness. Yeah. You know, what he has, all the work, all the greatness that's inside of him. So
No, that's real, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, you know, I was like, I've never watched the NFL draft in my life, by the way.
Yeah.
Like that was the only one that I actually like watched. You know, when I seen that prank call happen, I'm like, I was a little side eye, like, man, what's really going on here? Like,
yeah.
But I had my little conspiracy theories and stuff going on. But you know, at the bottom line, like you said, what I feel like that moment happened, it's a blessing because I do feel like people that wasn't fans of him or didn't like him or maybe was on the edge, they were like, okay, yeah, like somebody going against the grain here.
Even the people on TV, people on ESPN, all that. Like, even if the first date is like, okay, well, some people didn't have him going first round. Right. Some people didn't have him going second round. Then after third round came around. And then you see person after person, like, it's like, yeah, all of them changed their minds into going into like, okay, something has to be happening, you know? So, right. But you never know. Something might not have happened. Yeah. You never know. It's just.
But like you said, the glory to God, man, because
it's just a blessing, bro.
I also feel like, I don't want to say that it's less pressure on Shedeur as if he feels pressure, but I also think too, from a massive standpoint, it's like, all right, well, now, you know, instead of being drafted number 1, number 2, or number 3 or top 10, there's like, if he doesn't accomplish whatever people thought in his mind, his first year, his second year, it's like, okay, we got drafted 5th round. So I feel like now he got the underdog role, which I feel like somebody like Shedeur, who really puts in the work, who really grinds, who's really about football. You know, I remember one time, it was a day we went to the fair in Dallas or something like that. And I don't know how the conversation came about real estate. And I don't know how we started talking about real estate, but it came about real estate. He's like, yeah, I don't really care about that right now. Invest in real estate. I'm caring about football, bro.
Yeah.
And I don't think certain people really understand just how much work that he really put in, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's just crazy, man. Glory to God for that situation.
Yeah, for sure. Always.
And that happening. To wrap things up, man, what would you tell your younger self right now?
Don't go into the AT&T store. No, I'm just playing. Look at her. She gonna know what that means.
Y'all met at the AT&T store?
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I did. I met her at the AT&T store.
That's
but nah, I would say, no, but just keep going.
Yeah.
Everything you about to go through, all the emotions you feel, everything you about to learn, it's meant for you to go through that. So I don't even want to mess nothing up, bro. Go through that hell, go through that torture, go through all that mental pain. Like you supposed to go through that. So just keep going, bro. It's sun gonna shine.
Keep going, man.
You just gotta keep going.
You gotta persevere. Like you got
to.
Over all the obstacles, over all the failures that you feel like is a failure, nothing is a loss, man. It's only a lesson.
Always.
What's one blessing in your life that came from a moment that didn't feel like a blessing at first?
I'll just say whenever like something gets closed, whenever a door gets closed. So it's not really specific. Just it could be like, say you lose a relationship, even not just with your ex or your girl. It could be like homeboys you don't mess with no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even talk to these people no more. It could be a lot of things, like just people that didn't respond, emails that didn't get responded to. Like it just sucks at the moment, but it's like, okay, I see why.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, really everything that happens in life, like you just said, it's not a loss, only a lesson.
Yeah.
Everything is really helpful to the journey. And you see at the end of the day, oh, that was a blessing.
Mm-hmm. What's the lesson right now that you're still learning right now?
I don't know, bro. Everything in life. I hate being like giving a broad answer, but like, you should never just go to sleep the same way you woke up, because you should always learn something every day. So it's like I go to sleep a different man than I woke up, because I'm learning something throughout every single day. So everything's a lesson, bro. Like, but I guess you still learning. Like, I think everyone throughout life just learns self-control and control of your mind, control of your thoughts, and control of your emotion. And yeah, really that. Like, just
control of your mind, control of your thoughts, and control of your emotions.
Yeah, just mastering that, and like, because that'll just help you a lot in the long run.
It really will. Don't let that go over your head.
Yeah.
Personal development is really key, and reprogramming your mind, reprogramming your subconscious. You know, your subconscious and your conscious is two different things. Your conscious is what, it's like me talking right now, but your subconscious are things that influences what happens in your conscience, right? And so that's so powerful.
Yeah.
We like to do something here. I don't have the book here right now, but we're gonna put it in our book, our journal. I just want you to give a one sentence of advice in our lessons and blessings journal.
Advice. I'll probably just say I took L's and walked around like I was undefeated.
Yeah.
That's probably what I would just write. Yeah.
Cue, swim, and drown.
That's it. Yeah, it's like it's a bar, but it's advice too, just to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
keep going. Took some L's and walked around like I was undefeated. That's my song, swim and drown.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was supposed to have an intro on that, but you know.
No, you know, we working the background out.
Yeah, it's funny, the intro,
oh yeah, he was supposed to be on the intro. Yeah,
it did. I guess he thought it was a BS because I was trying to record it, and then one day I ended up like telling him, I told you what I was gonna say in the intro. He was like, "Oh dang, that's actually hard." Like I thought you was about to come with some BS.
Nah, for sure. Nah, he was supposed to talk on the intro of it for sure.
Yeah.
No, that would have been live too.
I don't know. Maybe we can.
No, I got more swimmer drowns.
Okay.
Yeah, I got stuff equally or better than that. So.
All right. Go stream Swim and Drown. Go stream Deion Sanders Jr. Osakin.
Yes, sir.
Music. Man, I thank you for just showing up today, bro, and being here. I know you could have been doing anything else with your time. I really, really appreciate it, and just sharing your insights about your life to the audience. And I hope that you guys were able to take some information from this show. This is brought to you by the Trailblazers Mastermind Club. And with Trailblazers, our mission is to empower professionals, entrepreneurs, investors, creatives with tools, resources, connections, and experiences to help everybody in their personal and professional journey. So that's what we're about. And thank you to One Stop Podcast, one of our sponsors as well. If you ever need a studio space, go to onestoppodcast.com. And this is your boy Flex, Deion Sanders Jr. And man, we out. Catch us on the next episode.
Yes, sir. Love my brother.
Love, man. Good. Oh, man.